Hello, channel. Welcome back, everyone. We're all looking forward to the weekend. Bit of a rough midweek at the moment. Not really that much on, I don't think, midweek. Although, not really that many good scores on this week. So yeah, even Joey Veerman's not hit 100 yet. On to the weekend. So competition winner, Samuel Can. He's picked his All-Star Limited lineup. So going with the Man City defence: Ederson, Ruben Diaz, Odegaard and Saka against Bournemouth, and Haaland captain. So kind of hard to disagree with that. Some really good selections there, and some really nice XP in some of these cards as well. Obviously, get the whole Man City collection, so maximum bonus and everything on that too. So nice selections there. Good luck, Samuel. As I said, there's no planned leaderboards or anything just now, so we'll just be the whatever you win the All Star Limited. But looks like a nice team. So into the lineup building myself, not really built anything as yet, to be honest. So we'll go for our normal. Probably just pick out a few key teams from each scarcity and have a go. So under 23s, no Haaland or anything to pick here. So that's going to be a change. So goalkeeper wise, so I think I'm quite loyal to Diouf. His scores have been pretty rotten, but I think he'll come good. I think Tribune wise, I'm going to go with Tribune. I'm not a big fan of Porto at the moment, to be honest, and Benfica. I think we'll solid up at the back, if that is a word. Don't even know if that's a word. Solid up. Just made that up, haven't I? Tribune with the pen save last time as well, so I think that will get his confidence up. And go with him. So we could go for Saliba, one in Alfonso Davies recently as well. Where is he? Schlotterbeck, yeah. So I've got a Nico Schlotterbeck in there. Guy just scores very well, right? So looks like a reasonable game that as well. Midfield wise, so I think I'm going to save my Matt O'Reilly for the old Celtic stack. In fact, hang on. Yeah, Scott Bain's playing in goals, so let's not do that. Did I say that out loud? Scott Bain's shite. I think he's only in for one game, so yeah, there we go. If you ask any Celtic fans how shite Scott Bain is, then they probably will just say Scott Bain's shite. So there we go. Said that a few times now, so I'll shut up. Up front, so Man City wise, they've rotated a bit midweek, so I think like Alvarez, etc., will come back into the mix here. He's been great recently, actually, been really good, apart from the time I needed him. Anyway, that's where it goes. And I think if do we go double up? Wolves aren't really up to much, are they? No offence to any Wolves fans. You go for Foden and Alvarez, and yeah, just go for Matt O'Reilly with the El Capitano. Has to be done. After Colin Scott being shite, let's pick the Challenger team. Challenger Europe Limited. See what's going on here. So I think picking a nice one actually. I was notification on my phone there. Somebody scored. So it's Rodrigo for Real Madrid assist. Lovely. So that's a wee improvement for midweek, I think. So yeah, like could just ignore Scott Bain with him being shite and pick Livakovic as well. So that's kind of interesting. The thing is, I'm jesting about him and stuff, but Motherwell are a pretty good team, right? Drew with Celtic last season at Parkhead, and also beat 1-0 at Ibrox by Rangers, and Rangers were getting booed off. So Kettlewell's a good manager and all that sort of stuff as well. So yeah, no doubt I'll probably do 100 or something. I'll go with Livakovic. Sticking with my theory of crapness. Rio Hatate defender card. Oh, there it is. Now, this might sound a bit strange, like playing the Rio Hatate defender card and then not playing the goalkeeper, but yeah, I mean, Hatate could easily get like a goal or an assist as well, right? So I think that's good selection. It's got to pick Joey Veerman. I mean, just it's not really a Celtic stack anymore, this is it? But, Joey Veerman at home. He's playing tonight, but it's not really seemed to be rested much recently, so no doubt after saying that he will be rested. But, there we go. A lot of games in succession. Furuhashi, I think, there's a couple of reasons for picking him. Just like, he's quite unlucky not even getting an assist the last game, but he's been putting in some good AA, so I think he comes into the reckoning here. And I'm going to go for Matt Riley as well. Rio's been nailed now, so no, I think we've got to go Joey Veerman. I'll check and see what the predictions are, because he's not really been rested much recently, but yeah, falling down at home, that seems like a good team, good selection. Right, what else interesting? Let's do something in the caps. So always interesting. This is changed a wee bit now because you've got the XP. So kind of looking out for guys with the right averages, and also looking out with guys with XP. Guys like Mesley are kind of interesting selection now. Because there's no new season card, so he keeps season bonus. So this will be a real powerful card for competitions like this, particularly as season goes on. Season bonus rules change back again to the old rules, so that's quite helpful. Ramsdale, yeah, see Raya's getting okay. It's quite a good one actually, Augustin Rossi. Interesting if he keeps his place as well. I think he played a few games recently as well, so that's quite good. Andre Blake, 44. Oh, so I see the MLS cards are pretty high in the XP now as well. That's because of season bonus, and picked up a few from the same team as well. So pretty interesting. Andre Blake I like actually. So 13% bonus and just a good player. So Kai Wagner, I'd love to have Wagner in with him, but 68, that's going to be quite tough to fit in. We'll see if we can make it happen. It's a away game as well, right? So that's going to be quite tough. So I suppose we're sort of narrowing down the options now, but kind of banking a bit on the clean sheet. Van den Boomen, I'm tempted by. I just think he'll just start doing good scores at some point. So he did play against Feyenoord. I'm hoping that's him in now. Vinicius Junior, bloody hell, Vinicius Junior in the 240. He's just come on actually, so I know he's fit, so that's good. No, that's 4-0 at PSV. No, it's not. That was 4-0 at PSV there, but it's been chopped off. A really strong team, PSV. Very impressed with him against Rangers, especially after they took 5 goals off him. Yes. And I'm going to put in Matvei Mitrovic. So just sort of broken in with Rijeka. Rudez, I think, are pretty average, and yeah, that's interesting. So captain wise, I'd imagine Vinicius is going to be back in it, so they're going to captain him. Girona are a good team, right? But they do concede as well. So picked a few limited teams. We're going to go up to the top end now, and then we'll pick some super rares and pick some rare side as well. So interesting thing here is, I know people don't really get to enter this much, but there we go. Can't even talk right. Showcase the gallery a wee bit. I don't think I'm going to enter the All-Star Unique this weekend, just because Liverpool are a good team, right? But they're not very good at the back, and Spurs away is probably one of the most difficult fixtures you're going to be looking at just now. So, can enter something similar to this. That's like an awesome team, but I just don't really know if Liverpool really get a good chance at a clean sheet. So I'm struggling myself to think we're going to play these guys. I mean, Andy Robertson could do well in that game. You just never know. Beat Newcastle 3-1, but again, conceded away from home as well. So I think this weekend I'm going to try and use my uniques elsewhere. So, and then maybe just wire in a sort of cap 240 team or whatever, hope for just to hit the 280. So I think that's going to be the plan. One thing I always like to do is kind of maximise out the divisions. So you're not get good fixtures or whatever. It's a hard decision to say I'm not going to go in that competition, and it's always tempted to try and do it. But you're playing against a lot of good teams, a lot of good quality cards, and it's a big weekend. And yeah, I think I'm just going to avoid it this weekend, just based on fixtures. So the college, it's a really good average. He's not been keeping many clean sheets recently, so that's kind of heartwarming as well, because I think when he does, then his scores are going to be pretty good. So I don't think I'm going to use Robertson in here either. As I said, not like having great hopes for a clean sheet. Picked up Matt Ryan's recently, unique, and then I think 15 minutes later get injured in the warm up. So hope that's not too bad. Excelsior seems a reasonable fixture as well. So if he was fit, that he would definitely be in contention in here. I think we'll go for wee Frimmers, and we'll see how Sugawara gets on, but I think he'll probably keep him for the under 23 Rare Pro. I'm going to go with Matt Riley as well. I did look before this thing, why am I not putting these guys under 23 Super Rare? So two forwards for under 23 Super Rare, Saito and Abada. I do have others ones, but they're kind of more not like nailed to play, and Saito and Abada are injured at the moment, so that's a bit of a bummer. It does affect your plans, Cezinha injured at the moment as well. Rio said here, said Hataya Furuhashi. I think probably play Furu because I'll likely be using the Unique and the Challenger Super Rare, so we'll probably pick that next. And then in terms of sort of the last spot, so in here we can't use another Unique, right? So you've got to go strong. Riku Poo come off, but I think they said it was just kind of wear and tear thing. So yeah, so I'm going to put in Riku Poo again here, and also captain him because I think it's a good home game for Galaxy. I'm going to stop here and I'm going to add back into the video because that's my camera away again. I don't know why it does that, honestly. It's like on like podcasts and stuff for an hour and a half, then halfway through a video it stops. So I'll just tag on the next video, and then the next bit we'll look at will be Challenger Super Rare. Change of plan. Whilst everything was all going ski whiff there, bit of working on the background. Pug, I've checked play sharper, and Pug's not in the LA team just now, so that's a bit of a pain in the ass. So yeah, I think Fenerbahce get a pretty good home game as well there, eh? So that's interesting. So Kadioglu's maybe going to come into contention for the under 23s. This guy's been really good recently, actually, Kavechi, so it's quite an interesting one, and I thought I would go for Furuhashi captain. So I like that. I'll check on the odds on Kavechi starting, but he's been really good recently, and Fenerbahce have not been firing too much in all fairness, but they have still been winning, so that is very interesting. So Challenger Super Rare. So goalkeeper wise here, I don't have to see if I've got two Seagrist. I'm quite surprised Bain's playing, but I think it will be Bain. So there we go. Prepared for this day, but not prepared in the right way, sadly. So it's going to have to be Carlo Latica. I think I mentioned him before as well. A lot of people will not know Big Carlo, but he used to play with Bruges. I know him, been waiting on him playing for a while, so that is interesting. Goalkeeper sorted, defender wise. So again, probably going to slot in Matvey, whatever you call him, Mitrovic. It just feels like I have loads of injuries now. Don't want to seem as if I'm complaining about that, right? Like I've got a big gallery and everything, but there we go. Now the advantage of doing this is can go like McGregor, Furuhashi, and it's got to be Dyson, right? We're rising with Dyson. Been really good recently. Fancy him to slaughter somebody soon because he's been missing a few big chances and stuff. And if he starts putting them all in the pokey, then that's going to be good. I like that combo because we're going on this attack there. So, Celtic win like 3-1 or something like that. Then that's good. Not really sort of banking on Scott being competent. Not going to say any more about that. I've been slagging him off quite a lot. Let's pick some rare teams as well, and then we'll probably wrap it up. So we'll have to piece together all these different bits of the video where the camera doesn't work. So apologies again about that. I don't know why it happens, honestly. I really just don't know why it happens. It just happens completely randomly. So we'll pick some pros. So All-Star Rare Pro. This is going to be an interesting selection, I think. There's a lot of big players I've got, like Alisson, not a very good game. So that's going to be a sort of selection dilemma in terms of what we do. I think I'm going to go for the Krasnodar defensive stack. Junior Alonso and there's the camera away again. Honestly, it's right up there with that Volvo stuff coming in as well. I just don't know why it does that. I really don't. So Krasnodar defensive stack. I think you've got to play Joey Veerman, right? I just can't see how you still play him. His scoring's absolutely unbelievable. And then it could do something nice here, Szymanski and Tadic. So that is quite challenging, if you know what I mean. But, All-Star Pro, good prizes. No leaderboard at the moment, but, pretty good. Okay, I'll try one last time with the camera. Right, so third attempt with the camera. I'm very sorry, guys. I know it probably looks completely unprofessional. I'm trying my best with my limited capabilities of pressing buttons and everything here. I don't know why that happens, but we'll not dwell on it. So we picked some interesting sort of teams here. And for some reason, it's not showing that All-Star Pro is submitted. Anyway, we're going to have to re-enter that, aren't we? So it's not only me that's having issues here. Bugger off security and maintenance. Get out of my program. Junior Alonso. Yeah, I don't really see how you can leave Joey Veerman out just now. I know you're taking a wee bit of a rotation risk. See if there's actually some fixtures keeping in the Asian Champions League again. So I guess that brings Neymar and stuff into the reckoning, but we'll have a look at that for the rare side of things. So, and I quite like the balance of this team, kind of going with the wee sort of, 2 and 2 together. I think that works quite well. Doesn't help for pick the right card. Joey Veerman captain. Just got to be really. So we go for the All-Star Rare as well. So I actually got an ongoing sort of wee competition, Rock and Salah running. It's a kind of €5 entry. So into the semi-final, that's winners takes all. So good luck to whoever I'm playing next round. I can't remember the name of that person. Do apologise. So goalkeeper wise, this is where I've got a big choice now. Diouf, I play him in the under 23s. So, Trubin, Rodrigo Ray is really good, but racing away is quite a tough game. Ederson's probably I'm going to want to use in champion, I think, especially with Alisson away at the Spurs. So I think we'll go with Trubin actually. I think Trubin will be good. I don't want to use him twice in the under 23s. Probably use one Trubin and one Diouf. I might even use the Diouf Super Rare in there just because I don't really have enough sort of quality super rares to put with him higher up. I think I'm going to stack this. The one thing I've noticed is that since I was actually focusing more on the All-Star rare, because of the leaderboard, like my results in that improved a lot. So I think I'm going to like kind of keep that up even with the leaderboard being away. So Carlos Gill. So I was putting all the goats together here. Douglas Santos, Trubin, Gill. Oh, we might get Messi in as well. Actually, why not? Why not put Messi in here as well? I think he's going to be... So I might put him in provisionally, actually, because the same probably come on from the bench in the US Open Cup, which is like tonight as I'm recording this video. So I'll be able to double check that. And then in terms of playing with him, hope James Maddison's okay. It's a wee thing with his knee. He's been absolutely awesome this season. His name mark it again? No, he doesn't. Oh, there's no this game. Okay. So I go with Jonas Hoffman then. The guy's been absolutely phenomenal. So if I'm confident that Messi's going to play here, he's already shafted me nearly like in this wee mini competition we're having as well. But if I'm pretty confident Messi's going to be there, then I think you just got to captain Messi, right? Which is the high scorer, like in New York, but hit and miss. And yeah, depends what happens US Open final or whatever they want to call it. But Miami do need to win, I think, the next couple of games to make the playoffs. And I think they'll still have aspirations of doing that as well. Messi just want to win everything. So, why would he not? Last one I'm going to select because we're dragging on a bit now and, the camera is holding up. So don't want to overstay our welcome. We'll do the Challenger Europe Lair Pro. So again, yeah, I mean, Joe Hart getting sent off as a goalkeeper down, that's part of the problem here. I think what we'll probably do is run the Celtic stack in Challenger Rare, so like Scott Bain. In fact, why? I'm just going to pick that actually, because people want to see what I want to pick for Celtic, right? So kind of going with a more Challenger type All-Star, which I think is pretty strong. And in here, I could run Trubin as well. But, Scott Bain, 14%, pretty good. Interest Scales or Johnson. So Motherwell are pretty good team overall. I think Scales, don't think about that easy a game for him. Don't have Kevin Van Veen up front right enough now. Boscaglia, 85 tonight, so that's an interesting one, but I'm just a wee bit worried about him just now because they do tend to rotate the centre back, so we're going to go with like a Celtic stack here. I think I'm going to keep O'Reilly for the under 23s, 17%. I mean, that's pretty much a bloody super rare, isn't it? I mean, that's so good. So we go with Hatate, the 15%er. And it might not be completely optimal, but, just going to go with the Celtic stack here. So Kaigo Furuhashi, and I don't fancy this as a defensive game for Celtic. I fancy we'll hopefully score a few goals. So I think I'll use O'Reilly in here. Got quite a high XP in the other cards, 14. Johnson's a wee bit lower, but he doesn't have as many cards in existence as well. And Furu's due a couple of goals, are decisive. Every time he plays it across the dies and he makes a complete and utter mess of it. Some man. So anyway, so we've done plenty there. Quick wee recap in terms of what's happening. So midweek wise, nothing really that good running, but Rodrigo's put in a nice score for under 23 Rare Pro. So, Diouf, a bit disappointed, he was doing well, conceded, which I wasn't expecting a clean sheet against Leo, but I think he's due a clean sheet soon. But this is really strong still. So if Indica doesn't get rotated, because there's been a bit of rotation and everything in Serie A and the like, if he starts and then these guys start, then every chance of a card. In terms of what's happening, Friday night, hopefully be on for some sort of reward giveaway. But anyway, we'll do a video because we need to pick the next All-Star selection for midweek. and also we'll need to pick the winners for the SORARE 7s ticket giveaway as well. So I'm going to leave it at that. The camera has managed to bear with us. That's good. Didn't have any rants about the leaderboard or anything, so that's a good start, I think. And good luck and go fuck for the weekend. See you guys.